I wish I knew if this pour was going to be a sweet, sweet fantasy baby or if it's going to have me feeling some emotions. But we're tasting totally blind, so I have no clue. Let's get into it.
Welcome to Stuff and Whiskey. I'm Erin.
I'm Josh. Thank you for joining us. If you are new here, Erin is a social sipper and a writer and a content marketer, not a professional whiskey taster, nor am I a professional whiskey taster.
No.
I'm a truck driver, but I am a whiskey nerd.
You are.
This is the dynamic we bring to this. We're just everyday people.
Yes.
Cue the Toyota commercial.
Yeah.
I can't sing it. You can't sing Mariah. I can't sing everyday people.
Not many people can sing Mariah.
I can't sing anything, to be honest. Let's be real. But I can taste whiskey, and I can taste whiskey blind and tell you what I think about it. And
so can I.
You can do that too.
Yeah.
That's what we do
so
here.
So can you.
Yeah, welcome to Amateur Hour. So we've drawn this at random from our blind sample pool. And we know it's a bourbon or a rye based on it being in one of our clear sample jars, not a colored sample jar that would indicate that it's international potentially. Because we don't want to walk into a peated pour if we have other videos.
Other unknown videos peated pour would be scary.
You know it immediately when you smell it, but like we film things a couple of videos at a time, and so we don't want to drink that and then have our palates ruined for the next video. That's why we do it this way. But we do it this way also so you get the most honest and unbiased opinions, separate and apart from any labels or bias. We just taste what's in the glass, tell you what we think and whether we like it or not. We find out the price and see if we feel like the value of what we just tasted matches that price tag, and then we find out what we're drinking.
Yes.
So it's a fun journey. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Let's get this roller coaster on the tracks.
Hopefully it's already on the tracks.
People say that, right?
Sure, okay.
It's gorgeous, by the way. You're gorgeous, too. And you're gorgeous, too.
Oh, thank you.
You're gorgeous, too.
This smells lovely.
Wow, this smells crazy to me.
Also kind of tingled. It, like, tickled my nose hairs.
This smells crazy.
It smells very sweet.
Yeah.
And very proofy, off of the nose, even. I don't know if it is, but it kind of smells like it's going to be.
I'm going to pull an Erinnism here, but this smells like latex paint to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not getting a lot of Hallmark. Oh, I think I know why.
Why? Is this like a finished?
I spy with my little eye a potential rye.
Oh.
I wonder. It's probably a bourbon.
Why do you think it's a rye? What gives you that?
Based on the color, which this color is absolutely insanely nice.
Do you think it's like a double oaked rye?
No, I just was in my mind when I see color like this, I'm just getting ready for beautiful bourbon in my face hole, and I got none of those beautiful bourbon notes on the nose, and I couldn't quite figure out what was going on.
Okay.
But if I think about it in the context of a rye, it makes a lot more sense. Like there's this candied cherry note that I get in rye sometimes, but it's kind of interwoven with like a sugary spearminty type of thing, like a double mint gum.
I also kind of just got buttered popcorn.
Yeah, I could kind of see there's like a little bit of like a savory, slightly savory
but it's
quality.
not like a meaty savory. It's like something else, like a fat, fat content.
Yeah, I mean overall this thing it's not jumping out of the glass for me, but it smells rich.
I like the way it smells. I would like to drink it. Can we drink this?
Let's get into it. Cheers.
Okay. It's a little bit softer on the palate than I expected, and also not as sweet as I expected based on the nose.
Well, I would bet dollars to donuts this is a rye. This is...
I mean, I have no reason to say otherwise, because I don't know.
I think it's a good rye. I like this.
Yeah.
It is sweet to me on the palate. It's coming through...
It's sweet, but it's not as sweet as I expected based on the nose.
Gotcha. Which is interesting to highlight the different experience we're having here, because Erin got a lot on the nose. She's not getting as much on the palate. I didn't get as much on the nose as she did, but I think I'm getting more on the palate than you are.
Shall we taste another sip?
Yep. Can't trust that first sip.
I'm getting more dry, like barrel influence, and it feels a little prickly. Like maybe it's proof, maybe it's just their second sip built on the first sip, but I'm getting a longer finish this second time.
Man, I'm getting not prickliness at all. I'm getting an incredibly well-rounded profile. It's got some like concentrated flavor on the palate, but it's not bowling me over with proof. It's not quite amped up as much as I tend to like, because I tend to like stuff that's got a little bit of a heavy-handed approach. when it's this type of whiskey. It's a little softer than that.
Yeah.
But boy, it's good.
I'm trying to figure out what flavors I'm getting.
Yeah.
Like, there is flavor there, but I don't know what it is.
To me, it is this, again, that mashup that I was getting on the nose of like this sugared spearmint.
Yeah.
And this hard candy, like rock candy, red rock candy.
Okay.
Which is like, you could talk to me about sugar. You could talk to me about cherry. You could talk to me about watermelon. Anything that is in that vein, like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, a red watermelon Jolly Rancher.
I don't think watermelon. I'd say like cherry or strawberry. I can see that though.
Strawberry. Yeah, like a hard candy strawberry type of thing. And it's combining to where the spearmint isn't at the forefront. It's more of a supporting note.
Well, I think maybe that spearmint that you're talking about is like the tingliness that I'm getting on the finish. I'm getting it on the finish.
No, you may be.
I am.
But I'm not. That's not why I'm saying sugary spearmint.
That's fine, but I'm getting like a minty freshness on the back end.
I'm saying sugary spearmint because when I drink something like this, and in my mind, I envision a pine tree with flocking on it, but then all of it's candy and you eat it.
Okay.
That's this.
Okay.
But then also...
Flocking's white, not red, though.
Right.
Okay.
But then you got the strawberry...
Gotcha.
Cherry hard candy as well.
Okay.
And that's this.
Okay.
And you're just sitting around eating a bunch of candy and...
pine trees.
Candy Christmas trees as well.
Okay.
So, I mean, basically, if you could make a Christmas tree out of candy with flocking and red Christmas lights, red and green Christmas lights all around it, into candy, and then liquefy that and put it in a glass and age it in a barrel, that's what you got right here. I like this. For a rye, I'm not a big rye guy.
I like it too, but I don't think I'm on that exact same train of thought you are. And also, we don't know that this is a rye.
I was going to say, I can't wait till this is a bourbon, and I just look like the biggest buffoon.
Who knows? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're not.
You know what?
There's a 50-50 shot.
I'm your buffoon. We do this for you, so... I'm already her buffoon. She's used to this.
I like this. I'm going to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Just right now, I like the way it tastes. I can't pick out specific flavors, but I rarely can. But overall, I like it. It's an enjoyable pour. Thumbs up.
Easy thumbs up for me. Again, as you sip it, all this candy and silliness I'm talking about, in balance with all that is the oak presence.
Yeah.
There's like a caramel brown sugar oak. And everything's in balance is the wild thing to me with this pour. Like
you're saying all these words and I'm not getting it, but I agree with you. I'm not getting caramel.
But it's maybe more brown sugar. It's a little darker than caramel.
Yeah.
But like brown sugar and oak and a little bit of barrel char, but like nothing super stands out. This is like I've used this analogy many times before, but like this is a really nice recipe where I'm like, what spices did they use in this thing? Because like everything is just
you can't
balanced.
Pinpoint one specific thing because everything mixes so well.
Right, but then
which is a good thing, I think, when a whiskey is very balanced.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I like something a little bit more.
You like it maybe a little more proofy. I feel like this probably isn't as proofy as you would like it.
Yeah.
But I think for whatever this proof point is, it's doing it well.
Yeah, I mean, I really like this. I'm thumbs up too. I'm a strong thumbs up. My mind is thinking that like I would be really happy at around like $75 or $80 for this. If it's less than that, awesome. If it's much more than that, if it's a little more than that, we're all right.
I could see it being that.
If it's a lot more than that, we're gonna have some problems. So, 87 in our pool. What is the price? And we'll see if the
price is
taste matches the value.
The price is $175.
Not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not gonna say it's not worth that, but it's not worth it for me.
So are you going to go down to
I'm
just
going to
okay?
go just okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to say my hard thumbs up went soft.
Whoa.
Thumbs up. It went down to a soft thumbs up.
Whoa. We are a family-friendly, over 21-year-old
I'm just saying,
channel.
I was a hard thumbs up. Now I'm a soft thumbs up. I'm going to stay thumbs up because I think the balance here warrants it. It feels like really well-crafted whiskey.
I agree.
Would I like to have a bottle of this now having tasted it? Yes. If I had $175 and the bottle was sitting in front of me, would I buy it? Probably. I wouldn't like it, but I would buy it. And this is to the point of the channel. If you're new here, Erin is more frugal, so I understand her just okay. She's not saying it's bad. It's just that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money for me to spend on a bottle of whiskey, and I need it to like really wow me.
There's almost no whiskey you would spend that much on.
There have been a few, but it's very rare.
Few and far between.
Yeah.
Whereas to me, if I get quality of this level, I am willing, if I have the budget, I'm willing to take that step now having tasted it.
Yeah. Okay.
But would I recommend that whatever this is, you go out and spend $175 on? I would recommend you try to taste it before.
If
just
possible,
to make sure.
yeah, if you can.
Yeah. Because like this isn't like one of those, wow, blow your hair back pours that you just gotta have. Which honestly, no pour is. But let's find out what we're drinking.
Okay.
87 in our pool. This is
High West, the Prisoner's Share. It's 102 proof.
Drinks above that.
It does drink above that. And this is thanks to John Michael Elder.
Hey, John Michael.
Yeah.
This is a wine cask finished rye.
So it is a finished rye.
Yes.
I think I said double barreled,
unless,
but I think I might have also said finished.
Unless
you did call rye.
Right, it is a rye because the Prisoner wine. That's why it's called the Prisoner.
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's finished in the Prisoner wine.
Technically, finished is double barreled because they finish it in a second barrel.
You're getting into technicalities now.
I'm just trying to make it so I'm right.
I don't need you to know my birthday. I just need you to tell me if this is a rye or not, because I don't want to sound like...
Well, we can look it up and put it on the screen.
Well,
later.
It's already on the screen for them, but I want to know for sure. Why is it so hard to find any information sometimes online? Oh, so I am glad I looked this up because it says it's a distinct blend of aged straight rye and straight bourbon whiskeys.
So it's a burr rye.
So it's a burr rye. Oh, look.
Look at me knowing stuff.
We have tasting notes here. It says that it has sophisticated notes of raspberry jam, toasted mahogany, clearly, creme brulee, black pepper.
It smells of rich mahogany.
Cherry cola, French oak spice, and French oak spice character. They say it's decadent, indulgent, and unforgettable. I'm not going to say it's unforgettable.
I wouldn't say it's unforgettable.
Yeah. It's good, though.
It is good, but it is
good.
also kind of forgettable.
It's a pretty bottle.
Does that mean to say?
It's a pretty bottle. It's a fun collaboration. If you got one, I don't think if you do get one, if you pay for one, I don't think you're getting ripped off by any means.
I agree, yeah. I don't think you are.
Do I wish it were $100? Yes. Do I wish every whiskey that's pretty good, that's more than $100 was $100? Yes. Why aren't they all $100? That would feel great to me.
Because businesses have to make money, Josh.
And they're making it hand over fist over at High West because they keep doing these limited releases. Mm-hmm. But this is a good one. The sweetness, that cherry, the red note that we were getting makes a little bit more sense now.
Does.
I figured it would be deeper though, and not so candied. This is coming across really bright, sweet.
I wouldn't say it's bright. I would say it's like mid. It's mid. Is that what the kids are saying? It's mid bright.
I will say this isn't a mid pour. It is good, but in the pantheon of like special release whiskey, this is kind of mid. Fair. Like it's really good for shelf whiskey, but it's not shelf whiskey. It's a special release.
Yeah.
And as special releases go, this is kind of mid. Like,
yeah.
Not saying it's bad. I think when kids say mid, it's actually derogatory. I mean, this is kind of middle of the pack. So,
yeah.
I just looked real quick.
Yeah,
when I was,
we're millennials trying to talk like Gen Alpha, so we're probably wrong.
When I was looking at it right then, when I was trying to find information on it, I saw price tags of like $350.
Oh.
I would not pay that for this.
Yeah.
I would absolutely not pay that for this. I go get a bottle of Prisoner wine and like High West Rendezvous rye and just put a little wine in the rye.
A little wine.
Yeah, it won't be as proofy as this, but I don't care. Okay. You'll save a lot of money, and it'll probably be just as good, to be honest with you. So, anyways, if you thought this video was just good enough or whatever you thought it was.
Better than mid, maybe?
Yeah, or middling, whatever. Like it if you did like it. Subscribe to the channel. These blind tastings and this type of content is what we do over here all the time. Subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
Check out our Patreon if you like good people who like good whiskey. Yes. I mean, our Patreon community is why we have this pour.
Yeah, we were able to get this sample from one of our patron members. So
yeah, and honestly, like pours like this, these kind of limited edition bottles that don't get out to everybody and maybe aren't the highest hype bottles. If you're trying to find like, something from the ancient ages of craziness, that might be hard to come across. But a bottle like this, these types of things get shared over on our Discord through our Patreon community all the time because people are willing to share, and whiskey is way better when it is shared. So check it out over there. We release our barrel picks over there through Patreon as well. Bonus content, giveaways, all kinds of stuff. And you can check out some of our shirts, glassware. Gift season is coming up. You can check that out over on stuffandwhiskey.com.
Absolutely.
I didn't get that out at first, but
That's okay.
the banner's been on the screen. You saw it.
All right.
You saw this video too.
That's it for today, y'all. Be good to each other. And until next time, cheers.
Cheers. Man, this one.
Hot. It's
Okay.
hot in here.
Is it not the whiskey?
No,
Is it me? Is it me?
I think it's the air. We need to turn it off.
Oh, you didn't turn the air down before we started?
No, I forgot.
Rookie move. 3 years in this channel plus, and
Well, I
you forgot to turn the air down?
Because every time I come in this room, I'm kind of chilly at first.
I will say I do like this more because we tried this with John Michael over at when he was in town.
It's way more fun to try it with people than to try it by yourself.
But I will say I enjoyed it more here by itself because we were trying some crazy stuff, and this kind of got drowned out
Gotcha.
in the noise of like a lot of better pours.
Gotcha.
But like, this good. Good job, High West, making something kind of cool and interesting.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay $175 for it, but it tasted yummy.
Can I have the rest of yours?
Sure.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I enjoy that. Enjoyable. Hopefully our channel's enjoyable for people.